Hi, Class Piano, and welcome to our first virtual segment. So this is going to prove to be a bit of a challenge, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can do to make this be a meaningful experience for you all. So the warm-up activity that we're going to do for the next few days is a scale up, C, D, E, F, G, and then we're going to triad down, E, C. So we'll do a fast scale up and a triad down. We're going to do this in the diatonic keys that you know, which means we're going to start doing the sharps and the flats as necessary. So we'll start in the key of C. Feel free to play along and back this up as often as you need in order to play it accurately. Here's the key of C. We'll scale up and C, D, E, F, hold G, skip, E, C. Move to D position with a sharp. D, E, F sharp, G, A, skip, F sharp, skip, D. Move to E, go. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, skip to G sharp, and E. Move to F, go. F, G, A. Here's that B flat, reach for C, skip to A, and F. Move to G, all white, G, A, B, C, D, skip to middle finger B, skip to G. Move to A, begin. A, B, here's C sharp, then D, and E, skip to C sharp, and A. One more on B, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, reach for F sharp, skip to D sharp, middle finger, good, and B. Move to C, go. Make sure you're practicing good technique every day. Notice the rounded fingers and that all of the notes spoke about the same volume. I don't want you to forget your scale work as well. So let's do right hand 2 octaves chromatic scale. Start thumb to 3. Start on C. Here we unfold thumb 2, 3. Thumb, 2, 3. There it is again. And coming to the top, thumb, end on 2, and repeat that note. Cross 3. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And end on 2 as if you were going on. Left hand, same scale. Thumb starts, cross 3. Ready? And thumb, 3. Thumb, 3, 2, 1 here. 3, 2, 1 here. 3, 2, 1. And the last 3, 2, 1. Hold and repeat the C. Thumb under. Good. Thumb under. 2 to 3. Thumb, 2, 3. Always 3 on the black notes. Last one. Thumb, 2, 3. And we'll end on thumb. Let's try hands together. And again, you may want to repeat this segment of the video many times. Starting on thumbs. Ready? And thumb to 3. Right thumb, left thumb. Right thumb, left thumb. Right thumb, left thumb. Right thumb, left thumb. 2, repeat and descend. Cross with 3. Here it is, the left thumb, now the right thumb. So it's the reverse on the way down. Left thumb, right thumb. Left thumb, right thumb. And we end with left thumb, right index finger on C. Now we should talk about the C major scale. Right hand first, starting on middle C. 1, 2, 3. Cross under on F, and then use up the rest of your fingers. Repeat the top note. Use all the fingers. Cross with the middle finger 3, so you end on the thumb. Let's do that again. Right hand, C major scale. C, D, E, cross under thumb, and use the rest of your fingers. End on pinky, come down the same, use all the fingers, and cross 3. Left hand, we'll do this a couple times. Start on finger 5, that's pinky, and go. Use all the fingers, cross 3, end on thumb. Repeat. Thumb under. Good. Let's do that one again. Same volume on each note, and go. Cross 3. Repeat. Thumb under on G. Let's do the combined scale 2 different ways. First, we'll do the butterfly scale. Both thumbs start on middle C. So now the finger switch happens at the same time. And thumbs together on middle C. Fan out to your index and your middles. At this point, the thumb goes under on both hands. Swing those arms out and play. And now use the rest of your fingers. End on pinky. Repeat pinkies. You're going to use all the fingers. When you get to your thumb, take the middle finger, cross, and end together on middle C. That's not a very practical scale, so now let's talk about the C major scale played with the same note in each hand. So you're starting on left pinky, finger 5, right thumb, finger 1. We'll go slowly and ascend. C, then D, then E, middle fingers. Right thumb now under, left middle over. Middles are together. Repeat the top C. First change is right here. Left thumb, go under. Now right middle over. So in this scale, the middle fingers always play together. I'll play this now without my comments, and go. C, D, right thumb, left middle. Repeat. Left thumb, right middle. Keep working at that until you have perfected the scale. Now let's talk in the books about page 73, Shall We Gather at the River? We began this one our last time together, but I just want us to do a little refreshing on this. So in Shall We Gather at the River, let's examine the fact that we are in D position. Remember that positions are named for the lowest note that we play. So we've got our basic setup for D position, left pinky on D, right thumb on D. And remember that in the key of D, there is an F sharp within the first 5 notes. So let's play those first 5 notes just to get set first. D, E, F sharp, G, A. Come back down the same way. Here's that F sharp. Good. Leave both hands where they are. Let's explore the left hand, which is primarily half notes and quarter notes. 1, 2, left hand, the open fifth, go. 1, 2, pick up, and quarters. D, E, here's that sharp. Skip to D, leap to thumb A. 1, 2, rest, rest. Walk down the scale with an F sharp. Open fifth again. 1, 2, pick up. Leave your pinky, but now F sharp middle. 1, 2, rest. Here's the thumb. 1, 2, 1, 2. F sharp middle, thumb, pinky. 3, 1, 5 is the finger code for that last little bit. I'll play the left hand with no comments. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep practicing that until you can match that quality every time. Here goes the right hand. It is starting on the middle finger, F sharp. Watch those eighth notes, the counts for measure 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Remember that eighth notes go twice as fast as quarter notes. Here we go. 2, ready, F sharp. 1, another one and move quickly. 3, 2, go up. 3, 4, hold. Half note, middle finger, half note. Step to finger 4 on G. Good, a little turnaround. G, A, G, F sharp, half note, leap to pinky A, ready, and measure 5, look ahead. 1, 2, just like measure 1. Walk up, all F sharps, right? 1, 2, another F sharp. Now F sharp, G, leap to E, stay on E, walk up, G, and complete the scale down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play now the right hand with no comment from me. 2, ready, and. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. At this point, you may wish to stop the video and play one hand while you tap the rhythm of the other, or just keep practicing hands separately. But here goes 2 times through with hands together. I'll try to keep my comments to a minimum. And then I would like to play the teacher accompaniment so that you have a final performance you can play along with. Okay, so we're set up in D position, pinky and thumb in the left hand, middle finger F sharp in the right hand. 2, ready, begin. 1, 2, pick up the left. Middle fingers together. Skip in the left, leap in the left. Yeah, we have that dissonance there. Now G, A, G, F sharp. Walk down the left. Good job. 1, 2. Pick up in the left. Change in the left. And pick up the left. Now thumb left. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2. We'll go back to the beginning. I'll give you one more time on your part, and then we'll go and do the teacher accompaniment. 2, ready, beginning. F sharps together. Here's a dissonance. A in the left, G in the right. Good. 3, 1, 5 in the left. And here's your chance to show off. I'll go ahead and play the teacher accompaniment, and you're on with the student part. 1, 2, ready, good luck. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Not quite the same effect as playing it together with you all live, but hopefully with careful practice, you felt like you were able to be successful on that particular performance all together. Now here's something that's really neat. We're going to the 40-finger ensemble. This is on page 74 and 75. So in essence, all 4 of these particular exercises can be played together. So what I'll do is sequence in, teach you each one of these particular exercises, and then you can play them in any combination with me. I'll be sure to be clear as to which one I'm doing so you can keep rewinding the tape and figuring out which one's best for you. Now take a look at the music. I'll give you a little bit of time looking particularly at part 1 to figure out what position we are in. Look at the lowest note. Compare clefs. If you guessed that we are in A position, you are correct. So put your right hand on the A above middle C. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th note of the scale. The left hand is starting on the A right below middle C, just 2 notes below that. Now remember from our scale work that in the key of A, our middle finger has to be on C sharp, and on this particular page they are all labeled for you. So let's do a warm-up scale in that A position. Fingers on A, next note is B, middle fingers on C sharp, then D, then E, walk down the same way. Here's that C sharp, reach for B, and A. So in example number 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's the rhythm of the first measure. Watch those eighth notes. If you will do a comparison in all 4 of these parts, the fingers are, both hands rather, are playing the same notes at the same time. Okay, so here we go, sequencing in. Number 1, part 1, starting on A and go. A, eighth notes on A, B, hold your C sharp, skip to A, step to B, leap to highest note E, stay there and walk down to a C sharp, skip to A, home note, eighth notes again, C sharp, skips to A, we're going to hold B as a half note, leap to E, another half note, measure 5. A, B. Just like the opening measure, skip to A. Here's B, leaps to high note E, walk down. And high E again, walk down the scale with eighths. Now quarter, hold for 4, 2, 3, here's a performance, measure 1. Step, leap high E, back to home note. Leap to E, that's a half note, I apologize, measure 5. Pinky E, eighth notes, now quarter, hold, 2, 3, 4. You may notice that part 2, we're progressing on now, has similar rhythm characteristics to part 1, except that we are starting on middle finger C sharps. And here we go. C sharp, now eighth notes, walking up. Here's E, skip back to C sharp. Those are all C sharps. Step to D, C sharp again, walk down the scale. Back to C sharp, measure 3. Another, skip to C sharp, middle finger, step and hold D, good. Skip to B, good for you, measure 5. C sharp, eighth notes, skip back to C sharp, here's a step to D, and a C sharp, come down the scale, eighth notes, and quarter. Here's C sharp again, eighth notes, leap to high E, 1, and hold for 4, 2, I'll repeat as a performance, and all C sharps. 1, Good job. Here's the hard one. Step down, but leap to high note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going on to page 75. This is part 3. We're still in A position, but we're running up the scale in eighth notes, starting on the lowest note A. And here we go. 1 and 2 and hold 3. Skip to C sharp. 4. Step to D. 1. Step to E. Repeat it and come down in eighths. Get all the way to A. A, B, C sharp. D, hold E, and C sharp. Step to B, leap to E. 3 and 4, measure 5, scale again. 3 and 4, and step to D. Here's E. Repeat and come down the scale. All the way to A, home note, walk up the scale. Quarter, step to D, step back to E, triad down, C sharp, low note A. Here's a performance of part 3. Go. 1 and 2. Hold, C sharp always. Here's that C sharp again. Step down to B. Leap. 3 and 4 and. Hold 3. 2. Step to D. Step back to E. Skip. This is a triad, just like our warm-up. 2, ready, and thank you. Now, part 4. This is our half note segment. So those are going to feel like awfully long notes. We're starting on A, 2, ready, and 1, and 2. Leap to E, 3, and 4. Stay there, and 2. Skip down, and then back to A. 2. Leap to E. Walk down. Nice job with those quarter notes. Now measure 5 half notes. 2. Leap to E. Stay there. 1 and 2. C sharp. And here we move to E. And 2. Another. And 4 and 3. Good. Leap to E and home note to A. Good for you. Now, if you were looking at the instructions on part 3, you're supposed to play both hands 1 octave higher than written, and then in part 4, both hands 2 octaves lower than written. So that's what I'm going to do as I now do a performance. I'll play part 1 once, part 2 once, part 3 once, part 4 once, and then you can play any combination of those against me, and it'll feel like we're having a little piano ensemble. So here I go with part 1. Everything will be the same tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and hold and 4 and pick another part, and here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, another part, and here you go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and pick a part you haven't done. 3, and here you go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 that's all for today, folks. So make sure that you have really worked. You can rewind as many times as you need, but all the material on today's lesson should be perfected by the end of this week. So that would be by Friday, March 20th. All right, thank you very much. Please check in if I can do anything for you, even if you just want to chat. All right, be looking for a new installment to come in the coming days. Thanks. Bye.